So we're in chapter 3 now, and chapter 3 is called Matitude. Okay? Judy followed Dad down the tree-lined sidewalks of the Colonial College campus, stepping on every crack she could find on purpose. They went past the duck pond with the fountain, a serious library with the clock tower, and a way cool giant sculpture of bacon and eggs. Finally, they came to a 4-story brick building with pointy towers that looked like a castle covered in ivy. "This is it," said Dad. Grace, Brewster, Murray, Hopper found their way upstairs and down long hallways to a door that said Math Lab. "Here we are," said Dad. A girl with green eyes and a messy ponytail greeted them. "You must be the Moody's." "I'm Richard Moody, and this is my daughter Judy," said Dad. "Hi, I'm Chloe Canfield. My friends call me C squared. Since my name has 2 C's and I go to CC, you know, C to the second power, because I'm into math." "That's funny," said Dad, shaking her hand. "I don't get it," said Judy. "It's algebra," Chloe said. "Algebra? Didn't anybody tell you I'm only in 3rd grade?" Chloe laughed. "It just means when you multiply something by itself, you say it's squared to the second power." "Oh yeah, if I'm in a mood, like a double bad mood, then it's called a double bad mood squared, right?" "That's right." "That's right, Moody to the second power," said Chloe. Dad bit his lip. "Rounding off, squaring stuff, and big powers, yikes," said Judy. "That's what I'm here for," said Chloe. "Math is everywhere. Math is a fact of life. You'll see. It'll be fun." "I don't know." Judy saw flashcards on the table. Where there were flashcards, triangle cats and macaroni could not be far behind. "You'll be fine," said Dad, smoothing the top of Judy's hair. But Judy wasn't sure. "I'll be back in an hour to pick you up." "That's 60 whole minutes," Judy cried. "Yep, 3,600 seconds. Chloe led Judy over to an area where a table was piled with sponge blocks, colored tiles, and, oh no, a jar of counting bears and beads. For a split second, Judy thought college was going to be cool, but this was baby college. She, Judy Moody, was in a mood. Not a good mood, a bad mood squared. Moody to the power of 10 million. "This is investigation station," said Chloe. Investigation station was probably another name for homework station. "What looks good?" Chloe asked, pointing to the shelf against the wall, stuffed with games. "You mean we get to play a game and I get to pick and we don't have to count jelly beans in a jar?" "I would if I made you paper, you know. Fill out worksheets, you'd freak. I thought you'd be all over playing a game. Then we'd be crucial." "Crucial? You know, good, awesome." "Oh, you mean rare. Let's play the game of life. It has a way cool spinner." "Rad," said Chloe. She stuck the box under her arm. "Let's go." "Go where? Aren't we already there? On investigation station?" "I know a better place to study math. It's called Coffee Cats." Followed Chloe into the college coffee shop. "Yum, it smells like just baked cookies," and it was packed with college students, reading, studying, and madly typing into laptops. Chloe ordered a tall, skinny, non-fat, wet, extra foam, no-whip latte with a double shot of vanilla, aka fancy coffee drink. And Judy ordered a hot chocolate in a bowl. Chloe gave Judy a $10 bill, and Judy got to pay like a grown-up and count the change. There was enough change to buy a candy cell phone at the counter. The window seat, Chloe spread out the board, and Judy helped her snap in the mountains, bridges, and buildings. Chloe gave her a car to drive around the board, that is. "I love this game because it's like life. You get to go to college, make money, and buy a house." "Rare," said Judy. "I already know I want to be a doctor." "For serious?" Chloe asked. "And both," said Judy. "So you're pre-med. That's what they call it before you go to medical school. Or in your case, pre-med. Pre-med squared," said Judy. "One of my peeps wants to be a doctor," said Chloe. "Peeps?" "One of my friends, you know. If you're going to go to college, you're going to have to learn to talk college." "For serious?" Judy asked. "You got me there," said Chloe, laughing. In the game of life, Judy got to be the banker. "My little brother Stink always gets to be the banker," she told Chloe. She, Judy Moody, not Stink, was in charge of piles and piles of money and got to dish out the big bucks. And Chloe let her be a doctor, even though it was against the rules to peek at the career cards. Judy got to make a mountain of money and get married and buy a house and a high-def TV and learn sign language and find buried treasure and to go to the Grand Canyon and help the homeless. and not once did a tree fall on her. Not even a midlife crisis. I love life, said Judy. You beat the pants off me, said Chloe. Speaking of pants, said Judy, can I ask you a question? Why are you wearing a dress and pants? It's my thing, Chloe said. It's the artist in me. Is that why you wear flip-flops and have holes in your jeans and a flower tattoo and dyed red hair and 7 piercings? Judy asked. I guess so, said Chloe. Crucial, said Judy. On the way back to the math lab, Chloe and Judy cut through the parking lot. Look at all the VW beetles, said Judy. 1 green, 2 reds, blue, yellow. My brother would go punch Buggy crazy. So you like VW bugs? Chloe asked. Mine's the green one right there. They call that color gecko green. I call her June bug because I got her last June. For serious? Sweet. It even has a real flower vase on the dashboard. Hey, did you know you're growing a toothbrush in your flower vase? Judy cracked up. Tell you what, said Chloe. Let's count all the beetles in the parking lot and write down how many we can find of each color. Then we'll go back in the lab and I'll show you how to make a graph. Judy raced around the parking lot counting lots of red, blue, yellow, and green bugs. Only 2 silver beetles and 1 gray. The gray one looks like a robot, said Judy. Back at the math lab, Judy made a graph and colored in the squares for each beetle. Salsa red, laser blue, sunflower yellow. Judy forgot all about the time. Richard's here, said Chloe, nodding towards the door. Who's Richard? Judy looked up and saw her dad standing in the doorway. Is an hour up already, she asked. Only gone for like a giga flip-flop second. Can't you stay away for a little longer? Having fun with math, huh? And when we're done, Chloe says I can hang it to the wall. It'll be graffiti.